Peace. Let me do some invites. Shout out to the people. Shout out to you and yours. Blessings to everyone. This is the Gemini Project. 9/11, the eve before destruction. I'm gonna talk about it. Get comfortable in your situation. We gotta go there. Get prepared to take your mind somewhere that people, it's not the norm, should I say. Shout out to my 141s. Shout out to my 411s. Shout out to my 414s. Yes. 747, 24/7, 361. Shout out to you if you in here. This is the Messiah Code. I am Lamel 131. The Gemini Project, Part 2, 9/11, Revelations, the eve before destruction. Lamel, where you gotta go with it? I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna take you there. So if you ready to go there with me, just stay tuned. I got about 30 more seconds of invites, and then after that, we gotta start the slaughter. I am the Lamb El Lamel. Shout out to the family. Blessings to you and yours. Blessings to the Messiah Code All-Stars. Blessings to the family. Blessings to everyone. I can't see the screen right now, but you know what? I can feel your heart. I can feel your heart. Shout out. What's up, Miss Alice? I see you in here. Lamel is waving at you. Shout out to Miss Duke. Lamel is waving at you. How you doing, Miss Ruth? I love you long time. I see you in here, baby. Holding it up. Thank you. Tell Cedric, take his ass to sleep. Shout out to Cedric. What's up? Shout out to Shanita. Shout out to Samantha. What's up? The Gemini Project. Whew. Lamel, where you gonna go, man? Where you gonna go, man? Alright. I'll tell you where I go. Why not? Let's start this off like this. Revelations chapter 9/11. What's up, Timothy? Peace. Revelations chapter 9/11. So it says this. And they had a king over them, the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in Hebrew is Abaddon. But in Hebrew it is but in Greek it is Apollyon. This is Revelations 9:11. Alright? And it says, like I said, and they had a king over them, the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in Hebrew is Abaddon, but in Greek he has the name Apollyon. So you say, Lamel, what does this mean? I'm going to tell you what it means. The Twin Towers, okay? Like I said, it was an angel, it was a king over them. It was a king over the twins. Who are the twins? The twins are Gog and Magog. Gog and Magog. It is a force of the Gemini Project. It is a force that was released during the Gemini Project. Now the Gemini Project is what you thought that happened at Hiroshima and Nagasaki, saying it was World War whatever. Nah, it was the Gemini project that happened at Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Period. August 6th and August 9th. Alright? So you got Revelations chapter 9, verse 11. Alright? Talking about the king that's over them. Now, you say, Lamel, what does Abaddon mean? What does Apollyon mean? I'm going to tell you what it means. It simply means destroyer. It means death. It means destruction. Shout out to Stephanie. What's up? That's what it means. You get what I'm saying? These are the twin towers of destruction. Gog and Magog. Sodom and Gomorrah. Yes. Like I said, these forces were released during the Gemini project in the year 1966 when they sacrificed Elijah C. and also Charles Bassett. Yeah, February 28, 1966, the Gemini project. When they sacrificed 996 people. Think about it. They said in the Twin Towers, it was 2,996 people that died. That's 666. That's 666 right there. Go flip them nines over. It says, flip the 2 9s. It says, this is what the Most High telling you. Flip those 2 9s. You get 666. Yeah, that part. So it was a sacrifice. It was another sacrifice for the Gemini project. It was another sacrifice for the Gemini project. You say, Lamel, why this is so significant, the Gemini project? That means all Geminis are bad? No, that doesn't mean all Geminis are bad. It means that they was utilizing the forces of the Gemini. You gotta think about it. The Gemini lies on the Tropic of Cancer. The Tropic of Cancer. Yeah. Literally. That part. Okay. What else sits on the Tropic of Cancer? Orion. Sits on the Tropic of Cancer. Osiris. Sits on the Tropic of Cancer. The Messiah type. It's always been a battle, man. Shout out to Deanna. What's up? Shout out to you, Miss Duke. Shout out to everybody that's around for this. Because this is the real stuff. This is the real Messiah code stuff. Seriously. So you go down to 9/11, you say, well, what does 9/11 mean? I mean, 9 and 11. 9/11 was the Alpha and Omega. The Alpha and Omega. Remember that. The 2 principles that people didn't even really never get. Because the beginning of something is the ending of something. The ending of something is the beginning of something. That's what it always was. That's what it always will be. But when you mimic destruction, when they mimic these forces, it came down to Abaddon and Apollyon. It came down to Abaddon and Apollyon. And this was casted in Revelations chapter 9:11. Now you say, wow, I can't believe that. I can't believe it. I'm telling you. It was 19 suicide bombers. It was 19 suicide bombers. Yeah, that's the 1 and the 9. Back again. The 9 and the 1. Forwards and the backwards. Yeah. There's so many things, man, that people gotta pay attention to with this 9/11 thing. It's another sacrifice for the Gemini project. Yeah, another sacrifice. Now you're gonna say, Lamel, how does all these events coincide with each other? What's the meaning of all this stuff? I'm trying to tell you, right now is the time to pay attention. Right now is the time to resurrect your minds. Trust me, man. Now is the time. People ain't ready for this part. They not ready to know the times that we living in. Like it says, look at this. You go into Revelation chapter 3:11. Let me tell you what it says. Now, remember, it's all about 131. It's all about the 131 bringing you into the 141, right? That's what it's all about. So if you go into Revelations chapter 3:11, watch this. It says this. What's up, Miss Houdini? I see you. It says this, look. Revelations chapter 3:11, it says this, look. But the key of Revelations 3:11 is you got to do it like this. 3:11 through 13. So that's the 13 and the 31, frontwards and backwards. Get it. Get it. It says this. Behold, I'm coming quickly. Hold fast what you have, that no one may take your crown. He who overcomes, I will make him a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go out no more. I will write on him the name of my God, and the name of the city of my God, the new Jerusalem, which comes out of heaven from my God, and I will write on him a new name. Now, this is what's so significant about this new name situation, right? Now you say, well, Lamel, what's my name? What's my name? I really want to know my spiritual name. What name should I take on as a spiritual name? Right? And I always told people this. I said, man, those that call upon the number of the Lord shall be saved. I said, those that call upon the number of the Lord shall be saved. Yeah, that's what I said. Shout out to Dante, what's up? Yeah, that's what I said. Those that call upon the number of the Lord shall be saved. Now, you said, Lamel, really? So yeah, you'll be given a new name. You'll be given a new name, which is your number, your log date. Your log date. Yeah. See, your log date will help you define who you are in space and time. I told y'all, man, when it goes to Revelations 14, chapter 1, look, listen. The log date is actually a key. It actually is representing a key that has certain vertices, certain vertexes and faces. This is a key that puts you in the chamber. You're cracked. To get it out of here. Yeah. Something like that. Real talk. So look, listen. Those that call upon the number of the Lord shall be saved. It's the number. The number is oneness. It's always been oneness. It doesn't matter what name of God you call upon. It's always been the number oneness. All right. So yeah, you'll be given a new name. It's your log date. It's you knowing that your name is your log date. You say, really, Lamel? How does this? I don't get this. Like, break this down. Break this down. How does that go? I'm gonna show you how it goes. Now listen. Let's say whatever your log date is, right? It has to do with your numbers now. The Gemini project. You say, what is the Gemini project, man? I don't get it. Why would they want to bring out certain type of forces? Shout out to Miss Sherelle. You say, yo, why would they want to bring out these forces to the Gemini project? I'm going to tell you. Now, the Gemini project was all about technology, man. That's all it was. It was a technological arms race. The same way that they act like they were shooting to the moon during the course of the Gemini project in the year 1966. Yeah. Shout out to Miss Angela. What's up? The same way they act like they were shooting to the moon in 1966 like it was a race. No, it was a technological race. That's what it was. That's what the Gemini project is all about. Now you say, well, why did they do it? What do you mean a race like that? You know why? They had to bring out certain forces in order to bring out the technology that we have today. And that's just how it is. They had to make a blood sacrifice. That's what the Gemini project was all about. And they continue to make blood sacrifices. Facts. 9/11, Revelations, chapter 9/11. Abaddon and Apollyon. You say, really? Abaddon and Apollyon? You know who's the king over Abaddon and Apollyon? It's gonna mess your heads up, man. It's gonna mess your heads up. The king over Abaddon and Apollyon, man. I'm gonna tell you what his name is. It's gonna blow your mind. Real talk. It's Molech. Y'all said, really? It's Molech? Yeah. Molech. Molech. The angel of fire, the angel of torture, the one that proceeds over the bottomless pit. Molech. That's the one. That's the king. Because you think about the word Moloch, it means king. That's where you get the word Molech from. From the one that is the king of torture. A rape. A rape. That's who it is. Someone that wants to torture people. Someone that wants to take people's souls. The rape. Revelations chapter 9/11. They say the Abaddon, the Apollyon. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Lee? Abaddon and Apollyon. Abaddon and Apollyon. Now, the Twin Towers. You say, Lamel, what does this have to do with the Twin Towers? I'm gonna tell you. Very simple. The reason why it has to do with the Twin Towers are not the Gemini's twins. It's not 6 and 9 twins. It's not 6 and 9 twins. Everything I said, you gotta just think about it, man. I took you back to 1966 with the Gemini project when they sacrificed Elijah C. and Charles Bassett on February 28th, 1966. Flip the 9666, 1966. I told you about the Gemini project, how the devil was created. His birthday was June 6, 1966. I brought y'all to Revelations chapter 13, verse 18. 18 is 666. I said, man, the number 6 was the gift and the curse. I've been told y'all that. If you saw it in the Messiah code, you saw it as the gift and the curse. Always. When I said the number 6, it was 5-2. It was the gift and the curse. Yeah. I brought y'all to that. Shout out to Miss Marigo. I took y'all there, man. You know what? One place I didn't take y'all, man. What's so deep about it? Look at this. I said, man, in the year 1999, the devil's rule was over. It literally was over. You said why it was over, man. Because the nines was a line. The nines was a line. The code was cracked. The code was cracked. The code was cracked. Yeah. The code was cracked. That's real talk. 1999, that was the end of the devil's rule. That was the end of the devil's rule. It was so many revolutions that was happening in the year 1999. We was coming into Y2K. We was coming in Y2K. Why some people was coming in Y2K. Real talk. We was coming into where the nines was flipping over to the triple zeros. All 3 in 1. Yeah, that part. Thank you, Mr. Marino, for the share. Look at this. The movie The Matrix came out in the year 1999. You said, really? LaMel, the movie The Matrix came out in the year 1999? Yeah, it did. That's what's so deep about it. Yeah, the movie The Matrix. See, that helped you think. That helped you think. That helped you think about the reality of what the reality that you living in is. It helped you think. Now, I'm gonna show y'all something. Another Gemini project. You see that? That's the word computer. Okay? Now, if you notice that the word computer, C is the 3rd letter of the alphabet, O so happens to be the 15th letter of the alphabet, M the 13th, P the 16th letter of the alphabet, U the 21st, my fault, U the 21st, T is the 20th letter of the alphabet, and E is the 5th letter of the alphabet, or is the 18th letter of the alphabet. If you times all that, it equals 666. Okay? It also, that's if you times it by 6. But if you times it by 7, it equals 777. Alright? Try that. My fault, I forgot this. Alright? Try that. At home. You're going to say, really? This is the Gemini project? Yeah, this is the Gemini project. See, shout out to Miss Ashley. What's up? Look at this. This is when they created the computer, man. See, the computer was the Gemini project. They created 2 computers when they created, when the first bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. This was the computers that they created. You say, really, LaMel? Yeah, they created 2 computers. This was the Gemini project that they created. This was the evolution of man and woman. Real talk. Now, they had a king over them. Alright? Yeah. They had a king over them, which was Abaddon and Apollyon. The destroyer. The destroyer. Now, I broke this down. I said like this. This is how I broke this down. I said, whew, man. Let me take this off of here for this. And I'm going to show y'all something. Dang, man. Nah, I'm going to keep it on, man. I'm going to keep it on. I'm going to keep it on. Look at this. Let me show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all something about math and existence. And this is the way you can understand the code. I'm going to show y'all a way y'all can really understand the code and see things real clear. Alright? So, just watch this. Alright. See, y'all can see this stuff right here. Hopefully y'all can see this stuff. Alright. Now watch this. I'm going to show y'all some stuff. Watch this. What's up, Lucky? I'm going to show y'all some stuff. Watch this. This is the Messiah code. This is the stuff that y'all got to peep game on. All right. So when we deal with creation, right, we started from the dot. We always started from the dot. All right. So now the dot sprang out and did so many other things. All right. The dot became the one. All right. So from the one, you get the two principle. All right. That's the second principle. The one times the one, right? Because God is the king, is really the king. But the one times the one is the one. All right, period. It was always the oneness, no matter what. That's why I said those that call upon the number of the Lord shall be saved, which is the oneness. All right. So then, boom, you go to 2, right? Now, listen, 2 squared so happens to be 4. Now, this goes back to the 1 and the 4 principle, meaning the alpha and the delta. All right. The delta, or what you call the Ankh. All right? Always been that. But look, listen, that was the 1 and the 4. But the 1 and the 4 is so deep because when you break it down, it goes like this. It goes like this. Watch. This is how you know how to orchestrate reality. You say, Lamel, this is boring. I hope this ain't boring to y'all, because this is the real stuff. This is the real stuff that you need to really understand when I'm breaking down this stuff so you can see it clear. You know what I mean? So you got to understand. So reality is not in order the way you think it's going to be in order, because if I say define this square because it's between the 1 and the 4, it's other principles that came up in this. Because if then the 2 skips to the 4, but the 4 goes to the 16. All right? The 4 goes to the 16. Now peep game on this. Now you say, well, these are all your numbers to define reality. 4, and then it goes back to the 16. All right? Now, if you notice, this square had 16. It has 16 squares in it. You get what I'm saying? Now, I did something for y'all like this. I said, this is your nose, right? I said, this is your nose and these are your eyes, right? I said that. I broke that down. I said, this is your nose, this is your eyes, right? And I said, that's 20/20 vision. I broke that down. I said, man, this is 20/20 vision that you see through reality through. All right, this is so happens to be your base, which was defined by 12 and 12. I broke that down. And then I said, I broke that down so much. I said, man, 400 is square that, and then 12 square is 144, and then you get 256. Shout out to Miss Samantha. What's up? You get 256, and the square of that so happens to be 16. So I broke this down. I said, man, looking at yourself at the mirror, the height of your reality so happens to be 16. Now you say, really? Because the height of this object is 16. It adds up to be 7, which is God. Now, these are the principles that you have to define yourself between to make it a 7. Now, look at this. Now, I gave y'all this. I said, man, this is your temple. This is your holy temple that God has created, or you can create. This is your highest temple. I did that. I said, this is your highest temple that you can create, which is so happens to be your 3 highest points and then your 4 lower points, which goes back to the 7. Now, watch how this goes back to this square right here. This square so happens to be 4 squares. You got 4 squares, right? Squares in each column, but you got 3 lines. 3 lines. That goes back to the 7. Now watch this. Watch this. With 16 squares and all. This is how you define your reality. And this is how you put things together. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I say, man, well, you got to make that into 34. Because that's 34, or you got to make it into 43. whichever one you're going to make. You got to make all the sides of the square add up to 34. And how can you do that if you do it 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the squares ain't going to add up like that to 34. They're not going to add up like that. It's not going to be harmony. Things going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Things that you think is going to be in place in life, like how you think everything is just going to just come the way you want it. It's not going to come the way you want it. It's always going to come out of order in a certain type of way, and you have to make an order of it. You have to make an order of it. So this is how I'm giving y'all the Messiah code, and I hope y'all learn this stuff and really take it to the next level. So I'm going to give y'all the harmony on how to do this, man. I'm going to give y'all literally the harmony on how to make it happen like that. So you got square, right? Boom. You got square, right? Boom. So you got, watch this. So you got 3 lines this way. And then you got 3 lines this way and 3 lines that way, right? Peak game. I'm just trying to teach y'all this or share this with y'all real easy so y'all can get it and know that reality is it doesn't come in an order the way you want it to come. So look at this. So watch this. I'm going to teach y'all something. So let's say you got 14, 11, 5, and 4. That so happens to equal 34. All right? And let's go 1, 8, 10, and 15. That's 34. This is 34. This is how you do it. I only gave you 1 through 16 numbers. That's all I gave you. So, what is this? 12, 13, 3, and 6. And this one is 7, 2, 16, and 9. All 34. So if you notice, you can count 34 this way, 34 this way, 34 all ways. You can count it. 34. That's harmony right there. You understand that? That's harmony. Just look at it. This is called a magic square or the Jaina square. All right? But this is mathematical precision. All right? This adds up to the 7. Okay? Now this is powerful right here, because this is going to help you to orchestrate reality in a sense, because it's a template design on how to orchestrate reality. You say, really, Lamel? This right here, what I gave y'all, is an algorithm. It's all algorithm that I gave y'all. It's like so serious on here, man. Like me playing with this is the next level. It's the next level of just learning what the Messiah Code is and what it's about and how to apply it in life. Because it's a mathematical formula. It has always been literally a mathematical formula that you can apply to life, man. That's the cool square. Yeah, that's the square to help you to define reality in a sense. Why do I say that? Yeah, math was not my strongest subject. It's cool. Don't worry about it. It's only between the 1 and the 4. So that's a quinary sequence. All right. So another thing that I'm gonna break down with this about the square thing. Now, peep game on this. Now, when I drew my matrix, y'all, I drew my matrix was this. Remember this. It was 1, 3, 1, right? It was 1, 3, 1. That's my birthday. If y'all want to know my birthday, don't ask me what my sign is. Ask me what my log date is, y'all. I'll tell you. My log date is 131. Y'all say I'm an Aquarius. That's cool. I'm cool with that because we in Aquarian age. And Aquarian so happens to be at the 11th house. And that so happens to be vitamin K, which is the king. All right, I'm cool with that. But I showed y'all something with my matrix, and that y'all need to get and understand. This is like the harmony of numbers when you are being, or when you are coming into existence. The harmony of numbers, you know what I mean? And how to put all these things together like that. Now you're going to have to do it with your own matrix. You're going to have to find your children and different people that are significant in your square and put them in your square like this. Now I told y'all this was my mom and this was my brother, right? And this was me. I told y'all that. It was 3 M's in 1. I said it was my mom, my brother, and me. Why? Because the B equals an M. Because if I flip the B and I do it like that, it equals an M. And that so happens to be the 13. And then if you notice, every number, every Bible, if you look at the Bible, it starts with B. In the beginning. If you look at in the Quran, it starts with a B. Bismillah. If you look at like if you look at the Torah, it's Barashit. It starts with the B because the B is the second letter of the alphabet. Yeah, it's the seconds. Of course we begin with the seconds, or we log time through the seconds because that's the B. The B, the beehive. She's the queen bee, but the real beehive. You get what I'm saying? So this was so deep was I told y'all that my mother, her birthday so happens to be 12/21, right? Which is love you. I love you, you love me. 12/21. All right. But if you simplify 12/21 in the matrix, it's 121. All right. So 121 is that. Is the X. 121. 121. All right. She's the X. She becomes the X chromosome. That's how I broke that down. All right. Now I said I'm the square in the issue because 131 hits it in the square, right? And then I told y'all my brother so happens to be the 323 because he is March 23rd. All right, that's his birthday. This is how I broke this down mathematically with my family tree. All right, you know what I mean? Between my mom, my brother, and me in my matrix. All right, so this all dealt with something. All right. So now when you see things like this, the 121 represents the mother. All right. See, this what helps you to see the code. This what helps you see the code because now it doesn't matter where it comes at in reality. You can actually see it in reality. Now, it was another code that y'all needed to get that a lot of people didn't get too. And this is this. This is the code right here. You're going to say, Lamel, what does this mean? All right. It's the 8-pointed square. Remember that. The 8-pointed square. Was that. All right. My fault. I got y'all. The 8-pointed square was that. So happened to be a star. It was a star, right? Same 8-pointed star. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me, y'all. So look. Let me bust this down. Why the 8-pointed square was so important. Let me bust down the 8-pointed square, why it was so important, right? Because the 8-pointed square really represented one eye open and one eye closed. It was a secret society, yes. It always was a secret society in a sense. For those that knew. Thank you. I appreciate it. For those that knew and those that didn't know. Now you say, well, how is this possible, Lamel? Shout out to Miss Joy. Thank you, everybody that said that to me. How is this possible? All right. Because if you look at the square, right? Now, if you didn't start from the center being the dot, right? This is for your eyes being open, right? You got your north right here, which represents your 2. You starting from your seconds, your north, right? And then you got your west, okay, which is your number 3. And then you got your south. You turn the 4 south, which is the throne. And then you got your east, right? And your east was the 5th element, or the 5th element, because it comes in, this starts as 1. All right? The E was the 5th element. Look. Thank you. The E was the 5th element. And the 5th element, E, was G. Because E and G were synonymous. E equals G. E equals G. Like, they're synonymous in tones. They were always part of one thing. Oh man, dag, Shanita, that's crazy. Shout out to you. So this is how you flip the square and open your eyes to reality, because you sit on your throne, because this 4 was something that locked you in. Yeah, it's really a pin. This 4 is really a pin. You think it is a 4, and it's not a 4 how you think it is. Shout out to Bria Israel. It is a pin. It's a quill. It's a feather on the pin. Now, like, what happened was, like, in ancient time, Native Americans used to put feathers on their arrows, more or less, to steer them straight. But they used to write with the feather, with the feather too, with the tip of the feather. And this right here is what locked you in, which was, again, the word. Another 4 principle. It locked your door. It locks your door. It was in the 4. It was in the 4 because the 4 has 1, 2, 3, 4 points. It has 4 points. But as you know, if I see a 4-pointed square, right, people forgot about the dot in the middle, so it really doesn't have 4 points at all. It has 5 points. So that's when you know you become the 5th element. And how do you do that? That's when you went south, because you turned the 4 south. You turned the 4 upside down. You turned the 4 upside down, and guess what the 4 became? The 4 became your seat. It literally became your seat that you were sitting your booty on. And you just like sitting there like this, and you got that. That's what the 4 was. You turned the 4 upside down because they locked you in through the words, through the wordplay. They locked you in through the spell. When you spell words, spell, they put you in a spell with words. And that was what locked you in the square with number 4, the square that's like that. The square that has an eye closed. But we working with the square with the eye open. We working with the square with the eye open. You turning that. Bow. You turning that counterclockwise. All right. So boom. What happened was, yeah, when you get that, you made it your throne. Thank you. You made it your throne. And if you go into Revelations chapter 4, it tells you the 4 spirits of the Messiah, so you can become the 5th element. And if you notice something about this 4 right here, it has 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 5 points. It opens it up. It's the 5th element. You see that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y'all don't see 5 points in this image. This is the 4 that turns into the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 4 that turns into the 5th element. That's what's 131. feel me? Real talk. And that, again, is this. The V, you see that? That V is a universal principle right there. You know what I'm saying? That symbol is a universal principle across the galaxy. You can utilize that across the galaxy, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Dwight. You know what I mean? So, yeah. This is how the code is, man. The code is right there. But the problem is people didn't have anything to unlock it. People didn't have the four that can turn into the 5 to sit on the throne. To sit on the throne. Because guess what this was? This was the H. Yeah. Heaven over heaven and hell. He has the throne, or she has the throne, to proceed over heaven and hell. Yeah. Over heaven and hell. Because when you looking at that 4 like that, yeah, you proceeding over hell. And when you looking at your throne like that, you proceeding over heaven. You feel me? So that's what it was all about, man. These are the real lessons of the Messiah Code, man, that y'all really need to peep game out on, man. Knocked out twice. I love you for staying on. Stay on. I hope you're getting a good thing, a good vibe. That's good that you're learning something. Yo, if you fall asleep on it, it's going to program your mind, Miss Marigo. For real, it'll program your mind and you'll know something else. You'll be like, wow, how did I know this in the morning? How did I learn this? Or how did something come to me? So crazy. So, yeah. Now, like I said, I broke it down, right? When we gotta have more fun. Look, I mean, for real, if you fall asleep on it, that's good. Not off with it. That's why I'm playing good, soothing music. I'm not playing no crazy, rough music. I'm playing good, soothing music so you can just, like, get into the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So I hope you can get that part. I mean that. Shout out to Junior MJ. What's up? What's up, family? So let me explain this Messiah Code stuff. And I'm going to write y'all names in the Messiah Code. Y'all give me a name and I'll write your name in the Messiah Code. All right? So I'm going to start off with Miss Angela. I'm going to write her name. Angela. I hope I spelled your name right. Miss Marigo. Let me spell your name. I got you, Miss Marigo. Here you go. There you go. There you go, Mr. Marigo. There go your name. He said, just checking on you, bro. What's up, Junior MJ? I'm writing people's names in the Messiah Code right now so they can see what their name look like. Miss Sherelle, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get Miss Houdini next. I got her. I don't know what she want to go by, Terry or Houdini. I got you, though. Let me see. Who else I'm going to get? Let me get Miss Shanita first, Miss Sherelle. I got you, all right? Let me get Miss Shanita, because I saw her name right there. Shanita. All right. Real easy. This is fun. There you go, Miss Shanita. Hopefully I wrote it right. Thank you, Miss Shanita, for being a part of this. Then I took y'all to Revelations chapter 3, verse 11. This is what today is about too. The Gemini project, but I'm healing everything, bringing y'all to Revelations 3:11. I'm through 13. I'm healing everything. I'm healing the Gemini project. When they try to kill us off, I'm healing y'all up. It said giving you a new name, right? There it is, right there. All right. So, Miss, who else let me get? Let me get Miss Sherelle. I got Miss Sherelle. I like her name. I got Miss Sherelle. Here it is. Your name begins with a SH2. You see that? Your name begins with a SH2. So it's like the same thing as Miss Shanita's. So it's the 28th. That's the 28th letter of the Messiah Code alphabet. So, yeah. So hope I ain't boring y'all by writing people's name in the Messiah Code. That's how you write it. I don't gotta do all that other stuff that you got right there. That's it right there. Sherelle. I like this part. That's hot. That look hot. What's up? What's up, Lucky? Oh, I got Lucky. Let me get Lucky. I like Lucky. That makes me feel good. There you go. That's Lucky right there. Lucky. There you go, Lucky. Right there. Oh, I got you, Miss Marigo. There you go, Miss Marigo. Screenshot that. Pow. Angela, bow. Miss Shanita, bow. Got you. Sherelle, there you go, bow. And Lucky, there you go, bow. Pretty soon we're going to be able to write to each other letters and this stuff, man. That's what's going to be the hottest thing about it. We're going to be able to write each other letters and this stuff. We're going to be like, yo, what's up? Blah, 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 blah. Like, oh my God. Dag. The code. Yeah, the Messiah code. Duh. What you say? It said, it does look tight as F. Thank you, Messiah Lazarus. Thank you, Miss Sherelle. Messiah, I screenshotted it as well. All right, well, before I take it down, I'll drop my government name. Shut up. Junior MJ crazy. He's straight hood. He's straight hood. He said, Junior said, well, before you take it down, all right, let me write that name. I got you. I got you, Junior MJ. Nobody gonna clown your name. We all family in here. We love you, Junior MJ. Cause you always here, man. You always here. You a good brother too. Hopefully I can write your name right. Alright, I got you. MacArthur. That's how I say it. Hopefully I said that name. Revelations 3:11, y'all. It's gonna be dope. Alright, I got you. Let me do this. Got you. Let me tell you one thing about in the Messiah code. Look at this. The TH, the D, and the TH are the same thing. So if I write this as a D, it still equals TH also. That's one and the same. Alright? This letter right here is actually TH and it's also D. So it's MacArthur, yeah. Hopefully I said it, MacArthur, yeah. That's it right there, homie. I gotta get Miss Terry. Let me get her. Hopefully you got that, MJ. Let me get Miss Terry. Let me get Miss Terry. I got Miss Terry name in the Messiah code right here. Here we go. I'm gonna finagle this. I'm gonna finagle you. I don't know if that's your real name, but hopefully I'm gonna finagle it a little bit. How do you spell your name, Miss Terry? With a Y? I don't know if I spelled your name right. I know how it sounds, though. That's how I would write it, how it sounds in the Messiah code. Hopefully I got your name right, Miss Terry. But that's how it sounds to me. Yeah, I got it. So you want me to take the... I got you. I'm gonna take that out, and I'm gonna do it like this. So I do it like how you spelled it. That's exactly how you spelled it. Terri. There's other ways you can freak it too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So anybody else, let me know. I'll do their name in the Messiah code. I'll write it down. Miss Terry, I'm going to do your name all over. I'm going to write it over. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you 100% effort. I don't like giving half-ass efforts, man. But the thing about it, in the Messiah code, it's no real double R's. That's why you got two R's. If I would say it's Terri. Like how you say it is ri. It's like it doesn't matter. It's still with a double. It still rolls. It still rolls. Terri. It doesn't matter. But I would do it like that. I wouldn't mean put a two R's in it. That's why you got two braces right there. But if I would do it like this, it's one brace. You know what I'm saying? That's like in the Messiah code when you're using the letters. But it's r. It's always really r. We really don't use this as in the letters, as in r. No, that's unnatural. It's a roll of the tongue. As you know, if you Boricua people, a lot of my Boricua, a lot of African and Middle Eastern people know that. It was always a roll of the tongue because that was the ra. That was the root or the wraith or the ra or the soul. Yeah, that was the symbol of the soul. Yo, bro, one more. This dude that tried to kill himself tonight, name is Brooks. Damn. Why I gotta write this name? uh, there you go. Real easy. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brooks. Hopefully, man, you can get it together, Brooks. I wish somebody had a name with an S. Somebody give me a name with an S. Who got a kid or a child with a name with an S that doesn't begin with an SH? I want to do somebody's name with an S. Shout out to whoever inboxed me. This Revelation chapter 3:11 too. All right. Somebody give me a name. Oh, my son. You want me to do my son Seti name? All right, I'm gonna do Seti. I got you, Skylar. I'm gonna do that, Skylar. I'm gonna do Skylar and I'm gonna do Seti. Let me do Seti. Alright, and Skylar, alright? So, when you using the S's in the Messiah code, right? When you using the S, you gotta put the vowel inside the S. The vowel inside the S. So, for Seti, it would be E, it would be, I put the vowel, set, and then T. No, my fault. I was getting right, you. You go like this. Seti. And then you put the I. Real easy. But you put the vowel inside the S. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, like if I would spell soap, for instance, soap, right? If I would spell soap, I would spell it like this. S O. Look at this. P E. Soap. Real easy. Soap. You know what I mean? If I would say, let me spell Skylar. I like that name. Let me spell that before I give y'all some other words. Skylar. It has no vowel in it, the S. So I would do it like that. There you go, Skylar. I gotta erase this. There you go, Skylar. I can do it better than that, but it is what it is. So Lazar. Oh, I like that. Thank you for giving me a joint. So Lazar. Hopefully I get that name right. I said that name right. All right. Take the S, right? You do the S. And then you do the A. Put the A inside there. The A. A. And then you do the L. L. A. See, your A is always small like that. That's how you know your A between your L. Your L and your A almost look alike. But your A is very small. Alright? So it would be Salazar. Z A R again. Salazar. You know what I'm saying? SALAZAR. Salazar. Remember, you put the vowel inside the S, y'all. When you're using the S, you put the vowels inside the S. It's only a couple S's that you utilize that you don't use the vowel. You don't put them inside. Thank you, Junior MJ. Like for instance, this is the SH. That's the SH. All right? SH. It's no putting S and then you put an H like this. It's no putting SH like that. That doesn't work out. All right? So, my fault. You got to put SH like this. SH. Okay? Another thing with the Messiah code is let's like you want to do ST. ST is like this. That's ST. You know what I mean? That's ST right there. ST. Any ST words is like that. All right? Another thing. This right here, this letter is not X. It is not X. It has the sound ja, 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 ja. So if I said Jamik or something like this, Jamik, somebody named Jamik or something like that. You know what I'm saying? If I said somebody's name was Jamik, it's Jamik, not Zamik or X-Meek. It's Jamik. What's up, Miss Cynthia? What's up? So this is the stuff y'all gotta know with the Messiah code. Let me bust this down, and this is so much fun. I love this. I love this part. This is the real part of learning this stuff, man. This the real part of learning this stuff and knowing it. If y'all ever really wanted to know it, you know what I'm saying? If y'all ever really, really wanted to know it, it's really a sequence to help you with math, help you with a lot of stuff, man. So remember, A, B, C. This is D or TH. So if I spelled the word the, it's like this. The. You see that? T-H-A. The. 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 Same word. See that? The. You know what I mean? This is E. And y'all can get creative with it. Don't do it the way I do it. Do it the way you do it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, F. Now, this is what you call a tetragrammaton, considering the fact that the first numbers are letters too. This is the G. All right? This is the H. All right? I. All right? J. K. Very easy. K. L. M. N. This is the N right here. All right? My fault. Bring back the music so we can still vibe. So N, O. All right. P. Now, this is when you do the P. This is like, watch the P. The P drops down just like any other P. And also, when you have the P, you don't have to put the E after the P. Because the E right here, like for instance, if I had soap, right? If I had the word soap, okay? If I had the word soap, all right? You see that? I don't gotta, it's E. I don't gotta, see that? S-O-P-E, soap, something like that. You don't got to put the E after the P. All right? So that's another thing. Anytime you utilizing the word P, you don't or PE, you don't have to do that. The P always drops down too. For instance, like I said, like if I said happy, like the word happy, watch this. The word happy. Happy, the word happy. And then you can take that. If I want to add an I, that's cool. But you can do it with a Y also. You feel me? Depends on how you want to do your words, man. But it's all in there. I'm sorry to bore y'all with this stuff. This is like what I want y'all to start learning in the future, man. It's going to come down to this. When I start talking to y'all and I start teaching y'all about this stuff, it's going to come down to this. All right? I'm going to start just writing in this type of stuff. All right? And I didn't kind of finish it, but it's all there. It's all there. Like, I give all the letters there for y'all. And all of them have a spiritual connection too. It's just not letters, man. These things have so many spiritual connections. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. He said, do you do the word smile? I'll do the word smile before I like that because I needed a word with S. Let me do that word smile before I just talk and stuff before I get off. There you go. You hear me? The word smile. Hopefully you figured me on that. See, there's different ways you can write it, but you can still write it how you write it. You know what I'm saying? S-M-I-L. I hope y'all can see this stuff. What's up, Sharif God? I hope you can see this stuff, really. I hope you can, like, literally see it clear. Like, you can begin to see these letters so clear. It's like, golly. Man, I can write in the code, man. I can see the code. I can write in the code, man. This is easy. Yeah, this is easy. It always been easy. It's been a part of our DNA, man. It's always been there. They say, Lamel, where you get that from? I don't know. Ask yourself where I got it from. You can ask me where I got it from, but you can really ask yourself where I got it from. For me to bring out that type of stuff right there, and then, my fault, I'm just trying to put this up so I can be able to talk to you. And then, not only that, it's like, oh man, when I start to break those things down, for some reason they connect with life. For some reason they connect with life. So hopefully people got some good stuff here. You know, I want to talk about this Gemini project some more, but I don't want to keep y'all up too late. I know it's a weekday. I know it's a weekday, and we all, we had a good weekend and stuff like that. But yeah, I just try to give y'all that, man. If you look into Job 31 verse 12, and also 28 verse 22 and 26 verse 6, they would tell you about Abaddon and what Abaddon was. We just forgot. What do you mean you forgot? What you forgot? Miss Shanita? Let me know what you forgot. For real. I'm happy, man. I'm happy to be a part of y'all journey, man. And I'm happy that y'all are a part of my journey. I mean that. I'm truly happy. 131. See, the 131 brings you into the 141. That's Messiah shit. That's what it was all about. Look at this. Let's do this. Let me do this, man. I love the candles and everything. I'm just zoning out. I needed a peaceful vibe, man. Let me see the comments. What'd you say? Yeah. I needed a peaceful vibe, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Listen. Revelations chapter 3, verse 11. That's another 131, right? It says, behold, I am coming quickly. Hold fast what you have, that no one may take your crown. That no one may take your crown. He who overcomes, I will make him a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go out no more. I will write on him the name of my God, and the name of the city of my God, the new Jerusalem, which comes out of heaven from my God. Yeah. And I will write on him my name, a new name. That's deep, man. It's 131, the square, man. I want y'all to see this 131 as a frequency, man. That's how I want y'all to see it, man. I want y'all to see everything. Yeah, 131 is 7. It is 7, Miss Houdini, because if you go 131, which is 13 and 31, square 13 is 169, which so happens to be 7, which is the 16. And I broke down the reason why you utilize the number 16. Because that is to put things in order. That is to put the chaos in order. Because the 16 was also symbolic of the 4 winds. That was the break. That was how the 4 winds broke down. There is a blessing reading the book of Revelation. You write about that one. I will wash your feet and dry them with my hair. Thank you, Miss Angela. I appreciate that. That's a blessing. Prince, shout out to you. Lamel is waving at you. Now, if you go into John chapter 1, verse 41, it's things that, and before I do that, let me bring up Romans chapter 10, verse 13, which is another 131, right? Y'all gonna say, Lamel, you gonna come up with the scriptures of 131. Because what if I tell y'all this, right? Like, if y'all read the scriptures in a 131 format, y'all be able to make sense of the whole thing. It'll bust your brain. It'll bust your brain. If I told you, I gave you the magic Jaina square, and I gave you the equation of the magic Jaina square, and I told you it's to be able to put that which is in chaos in order and to make it harmony. What's up, Blanche? Peace. I showed y'all that with the number 34 and bringing that back to the 7. All right, which is the highest temple that you can build. Facts. All right. Now, it says this in Romans chapter 10, verse 13, which is the number 131. It says this, for whosoever calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. The name of the Lord shall be saved. Going into John chapter 1, verse 41. It says this. Look at this, y'all. 141. The 14 is synonymous to the 13 because the 13 brings you to the 14. Yeah, because 14 is 196, as 31 is 961 squared, and 13 is 169 all squared. That's why 14 so happens to be a double positive, double negative number. If I broke that down to you, for anybody that has a log gate with the number 14, I'm telling you, you're a very powerful number. You're a double positive, a double negative number. And it's no other number like 14. None. It's no number like in the whole Messiah code like the number 14, y'all. The number 13 is bad. Let me tell y'all, the number 13 is bad, but that number 14 is bad. That number 14 is bad. That 14 is just as bad as the 31. I mean that. That's all dealing with a quinary sequence. All right. So if you go into John chapter 1, verse. That's why I'm telling y'all, when I break down the 414s and I break down the 141s and what's the 411 on that? Yeah. It's all about that number 14. It's very powerful. That was another alpha and omega principle, y'all. That was. Just the same way as the 13 and the 31. Those are all alpha and the 19. These are all alpha and omega principles. That's why I said, man, it's beyond religion. It's beyond religion. It's all about principles, man. That's what it's all about. John 141. It says this. It says, like I said, it says, He first found his own brother Simon and said to him, we have found the Messiah. That's John chapter 1, verse 41. Revelations 14, verse 1. Revelations 14, verse 1. Same thing. It's another 141. It says this. Revelations 14, verse 1. Another 141. It says this. You know what it says? And behold, and look. And I looked and behold, the Lamb. Lamb, lamel, lamb, lamel, lamel. The Lamb standing on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, the 141s, the 414s. Yeah, 144,000, having his Father's name written on their foreheads. Yeah. These were the 144,000. These were the 141s, the same thing. Because if you look at the number 12 and 21, they were all synonymous also. Think about it. 12 square is 144. 21 square is 441. And if you look at the megahertz that we are speaking in right now, it is in 441 megahertz. That's a fact. That is a fact. That's a fact. It's in 441 megahertz. And I broke that down with the invention of the computer and the Gemini project far as what happened in August 6th and August 9th with Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Also, how they invented the computer to speed up the evolution of man and also to speed up the tone of the earth to A minor, which so happens to be 440 hertz. Thank you. I broke that down. But the 441, that was the 12. That was the 1221. That's Revelations chapter 12, verse 1. Yeah. Like I give it all to y'all, man. Nobody has ever broke this stuff down so clearly. But it's like, let me tell you, it's only meant for certain people to know these things, man. This is not meant for everybody to know these things. And that's a fact. I mean that. It's not meant for everybody to know this stuff. It's only meant for certain people to know these things. That's why don't worry about it getting popular like that. Just worry about you knowing it. I mean that. Don't really worry about it getting popular like that. Share it, yes. It's all about sharing. That's cool. But it's all about just knowing what it is to you. Knowing what it is to you, man, because I came for you. I came for you, the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Let me look at this. Matthew chapter 15, verse 22. Matthew chapter 15, verse 22. And he said, look at this. Matthew chapter 15, 22, he said this, look. He said this, look. He said, look. Oh yeah, that's when the woman of Canaan came to him, right? And she was like asking him to serve, right? But look at this. He said, this is the 24th verse. But he answered and said, I was not sent except unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. The lost sheep, man. We are the lost sheep. That's what I told you, the 414s, man. The lost sheep, man. That's the lost sheep that he was talking about, that he came to. Real talk. You know what I mean? So, hopefully we can come back to the fold, man. We can just understand that this is a bigger and better picture. Now, I'm going to say this before I get off too. I apologize to all my lady friends. Like, look at this. I apologize to my lady friends. I'm apologize to y'all, man. Yeah, y'all want to say, Lamel, you was a little bit immature this weekend. No, I wasn't. I was being a big brother. But I apologize to y'all if I offended y'all. Y'all really mean a lot to me, and y'all company means a lot to me. Alright? I didn't want to offend nobody when I did that type of stuff. All I'm trying just be, sometimes it's tough love, man. Sometimes it is what it is. I gotta be what I gotta be. I gotta have a warrior spirit, y'all. I know I got love. Y'all know I got love in my heart. Y'all know I try to be nice. I try to be everything I can be to whoever, man. Y'all know that. But I gotta be tough to people too, man. You gotta realize, now, what are the four spirits of the Messiah? All y'all Messiahs in here, right? I'm gonna give you the four spirits of the Messiah, man. The four spirits of the Messiah. And you can take that back to ancient Egypt, right? Take it back to ancient Egypt. When you look at the Sphinx, right? That's guarding the pyramids. The Sphinx that's guarding the pyramids, it got the feet of a lamb, right? Yeah, the feet of a lamb, the calf, the lamb. Yeah. Guess what? It got the body of a lion. Yeah, the Lion of Judah, the lion. That's the second one. The lion. Yeah. Guess what? Guess what? It got the face of a human being. Yeah, the Son of Man. The Son of Man. Guess what? And it used to have wings. That's the spirit descending like dove. Those are the four spirits of the Messiah, man. So it's times I have to be the lamb. I'm Lamel, lamb. I'm the lamb El, Lamel. Yeah, it's times I gotta be the lamb. I am the lamb. I am the lamb. Real talk. I am the lamb. That's the 19. That's the symbol 19. Y'all always knew this. The 1, and the 9. That's the two noble fingers. This is not this. It's not the 6. This is not the 6. This is the number 9 I'm throwing y'all up. The 19. The two noble fingers. Alright? So when I throw that, y'all know the secret that I'm giving y'all. Yeah. The 1 and the 9. The Alpha and Omega principle. Yeah, another 9/11 right there. Gemini project. 101. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know the secrets. These are your deadly fingers. Y'all know that. These are your deadly fingers. These are your fingers of death. And these are your noble fingers. The ones that you swear by and the one that you give your love and you swear by. These are your noble fingers. So when I throw this, oh, 219, let's do it like that. I don't know how I'm gonna do 219, but I know 219 would probably be like this. I would do 219, your birthday. If I would do your birthday, I would do it like this. And the Messiah code, I would do it like that. That would be 219. Somebody else can give me their log date, I'll do their log date. Like 747, I don't know how I would do 747. Or 727. 2 and 7. 727 frontwards and backwards. 727. Look it up. This is a 7 and this is a 2. You know the difference between the 2 and the 7, right? 727 frontwards and backwards. I don't know. But yeah, man. Y'all getting something new. Like, isn't it fun to learn something new in life? Isn't it? Like, wow. So simplified. Isn't it fun? I told y'all how to count. 1, 2, 3, right? 9, 15. Let me do that. 9, 15. 9, 5. No, 9, 5. I got it. No, 9, 1, 5. I don't know how to do. I know this is the 15. If I do a 15, it's like this. That's a 15, but if I do the 9, it's like that. 9, 15. So I'd be like 9, 15. Yeah. 9, hold on. 9, 15. There it is. 9, 15. 9, 15. Got it. 9, 15. Got it. 9, 15. That's hot. I got your ass. Boom. Booyah. So if I do that, you know it's you. That's hot. 9, 15. 9, 15. Who else can I do in here? I want to do somebody else's birthday. Let me do somebody else's birthday. That's hot. That'd be hot. Let me see. Who else got a birthday, man? 131. Well, I just do this with mine. I just go like this. 131. 1331. Frontwards and backwards. I like 28. I like people's that's a 28. I love doing 28. That's my favorite one to do. I said, man, that's my favorite one to do. That's the bird. That's the bird. 2 and the 8 because this is the 8. But you put them together, you got 2 8. You got 2 8s, literally, which is like a bird. The 2 8. 28 days. Yeah. 523. Let me do 523. So this is the 5. This is the 2. This is the 2. This is the 5. And this is the 7. All right. 5, 2, 5, 7. All right. So it would be 5, 20, 23. Is it 5? Here it is. 5. Here it is. 5, 23. 5, 23. There it is. 5, 23. 5, 23. 5, 23. 5, 23. Got it. For sure. 5, 23. See, it's like now we got a code. We can even start to speak to each other, not only in the language that we write, but the code that we use with our hand. Because you know this is 1, 2, 3, 4, all right, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Real easy. So this would be 11, this would be 12, this would be 13, this would be 14, this would be 15, this would be 16, 17, 18, oh man, 19, 20, 21, 22, yeah, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Wow. That's hot. 31, 32, 32, 33. Oh, 33, right? 33, 34. That's why I said I'm giving y'all secret signs, man. I'm giving y'all secret signs, and y'all ain't peeping game on it. Like, I knew about all this stuff is, yeah, they stole this. Talking about the Masons and all that shit. They stole all these signs. I ain't gonna hold you, real tough. You know? But dang. What's the beeping sound? I don't know what the beeping sound. That's when I wasn't playing no music. My fault. My fault, yeah. So I'm gonna end the live feed. Hopefully y'all got some good stuff on this. This is for the real people. This is like, for y'all that been around for a while, this is for y'all. This is a special treat for y'all. So y'all can know it. So y'all can really know it better than a lot of other people. So y'all can know it. I'm serious. And then y'all can be able to wield it in a certain type of way, the way y'all need to wield it. For real. Because pretty soon y'all going to be opening these books. It's going to be like this. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my goodness. Oh man, this is crazy. Nah, thank y'all, man. Y'all make my time worth something, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all make my time worth something. It makes it worth something, man. You gotta realize, man, I gotta give this to the future. What I'm giving y'all, I'm really giving to the future. I'm giving this to the future, man. That's what's so scary about it. Every Messiah that came was giving it to the future, man. They literally came from the future. If you want to say that. If I tell y'all about stuff, man, y'all say, man, Lamel, wow. Because if you're programmed, you got to think about it. If your program is frontwards and backwards, you stand in the middle of the present, you see the past and the future, and you stand in the middle of the now, and you reveal the things from the past and the future within the now. That's what it's all about, being the Messiah Code Prime. That is part of the vibration of a Messiah Code Prime. Yes, and think, family, we are part of it, the future. Yeah. We part of the future, man. I'm trying to tell you, you can tell me, you can act like whatever. When it goes down, it goes down. Y'all gonna say, well, wow. We needed to develop our own communication. We needed to develop our own language and our own such and such, our own code to live by. We have to develop it. This is all part of nation building, man. Trust me, man. The spell is within the words. I told y'all they got us in the box, literally. What's up, Miss Anacona? I'm ending this video. You coming in late, but I really appreciate your presence. I want to say shout out to you. Shout out to Africa in the building. I love y'all, man. love y'all, man. Everything I give on here, man, trust me, man, this ain't superficial. And trust me, this is real, man. You can say whatever you want to say. Lamel, you are a real person. That's why I am the son of man. The son of man, meaning that I got regular problems, just like any other man. Just like any other man and any other woman. That's part of the spirit of the Messiah, is being the son of man, being the daughter of woman. Yeah, that's what it's all about, being the Messiah type. Yeah, that part. Man, we taking ourselves to the next level of consciousness, man. Through here, man. I try to tell y'all this. I try to be calm. I'm the lamb on here right today. I was the lion the other day. When you saw me put in my lion teeth, I was the lion. I'm the lamb on here today. I'm simply the lamb today. Lamb L. Lamb L. Lamel. Thank you, Prince. I'm simply Lamel, the lamb. Revelations chapter 3:11, y'all. Revelations chapter 3:11. Behold, I come quickly, man. Behold, I come quickly, man. One day to God is 1,000 years. Behold, I come quickly. Oh, we in a new day and time, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about the new way. It's all about the power of the network, which is love. Love, man. Everything's from the heart on here, man. Everything I give y'all is from the heart, man. I mean it. If I'm rugged, if I'm rough, whatever it is from the heart. If I'm nice, if I'm gentle, if I'm whatever, it is from the heart. If I'm funny, if I'm chilling, it is from the heart. And if I am in this mode like this, it is from the heart. Thank you. I am the Lamb, El, Lamel. 131, ladies and gentlemen. 141, 747, 24/7, 361. Shout out to Lima. What's up? Where my daughter Zoe? I know she better be asleep. I love her. Give her a kiss for me, please. Give my daughter a kiss. For real, I mean that. But I appreciate y'all, man. I so do. I appreciate everybody. I do this for a reason, man. And trust me, it's gonna grow. Like, this is Gary grows so big. This Gary grows so big, and it is already so big. It's gonna grow so much, man. And y'all already know, man, we are going to be the ones to build it. That's the funny thing about it. The Messiah types. The Messiah types, for real. You know? The Messiah types, man. Yo, when I see y'all, man, anytime I get to see y'all, man, like, I wish, man, I can just do this, man. I wish y'all could. That's what it really is, man. I wish y'all can put their hands on the screen right now and I can touch your hands. Just like that. And just be like this. I wish I can do that right now. I mean that. I wish I can just touch your hands, man. And let y'all know me is we right here, man. I wish I can do that. Just touch your hands. Let y'all know me is we, man. Yo, man, we can have everything we want. That's all I want to say before I get off here. Look, we can have everything we want. The problem is, we got to figure out how big the chain needs to be. But we can have everything we want, including happiness. Trust me on that. We just need to form a tight-knit family, man, and bring families together, and form a village, and form something that's great. Trust me, man. We can have every and anything we want together, man. Let me read that. This is all I want to say before I get off. Let me read this before I get off, man. This really touched my heart, man. It says, look at this. It says, look at this. This is deep. It says this, look. Genesis chapter, look at this. 11 verse 5. We're going to start from 11 verse 5. It says this. Look at this. It's happening now. Thank you. It says, look. But the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the sons of men had built. And the Lord said, indeed, the people are one. They all have one